Okay, this is grade 6, exercise 1-1. Question number 1. Say draw a ring around the expression that is equivalent to 0.67. According to what we know on place values, we know 6 is tenths, 6 is tenth, and 7 is hundredths. And we know when we say tenth, it means over 10. And when we say hundredths, it means over 100. So we're looking for 6 over 10 and 7 over 100. This is 6 over 10, 7 over 10. Nope. 60, no. This is 6 over 10, 7 over 100. Yes. So this is the correct answer. So you draw a ring around this answer, and that's it. Okay? Because I just want you to remember, like according to place values, when we said we have after decimal point, okay, we do have what? We do have tens and hundreds. So if we're talking about place values, just remember all time, like as your grade 6, required from you like thousands. Okay, in the thousands, what is required? In the thousands, they required like 3 things. One of them is, or the largest one is 100. It's 100,000. Then you got 10,000. Then after 10,000, you have only thousands. Then we have got hundreds. Then we have got tens. Then we have got ones. After decimal point, which you have the decimal point, after decimal point, you have tenth, and you have hundredths, and you have thousands. So this is what you have. I'll make this decimal point so clear, so it could be clear for everyone. This is a decimal point. So, like when we say 10, tenth it means over 10. Tenth it means over 10. And hundredths it means over 100. And thousands means over thousands. Okay, so they say, what does a digit 5 in here represent? Like if you look 5, this is tenth, this hundredths, this is thousands. So we say it is what? It's 5 thousands. Then they ask you, they say Magdari group 5.079 in different ways, but 2 of her answers are wrong. Which answers are wrong? Like to know this, like you need to answer these questions. Like before you go, let's see the first one. When we say like 5,607 tenths, and I've told you before, when we say tenth with a THS, it means this number divided by 10 plus 9 thousandths. It means 9 divided by 1,000. And this equals, when you say 5,607 divide 10, you put decimal point after 1 digit, it's going to be 5607. Plus 9 thousandths is going to be 0.009. Add those two numbers together. There is 2 methods of adding numbers. Some people, they just what? They see 5 is hundredths. There's no another hundred. They write the hundred. 6 is tenths. There is no another tenth. They write the 6. There is ones. There is no another ones. They write the 0. They put decimal point. 7 is tenth. There is no another tenth. They write 7. Hundredths, we don't have it, so we put 0. And then 9 as thousands. Some people, they don't do this. Some people, they go and add the 2 numbers together. You can also do this one. Like you say 560.7 plus Like you need to put the place values under each other. So say decimal point and the decimal point, then 009. Then you put here zeros, and then you can add the two numbers together. You say 0 plus 9 is equal to 9, 0 plus 0 is equal to 0, 7 plus 0 is equal to 7. Then you put your decimal point, then 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. Then you put the 6 down, and you put the 5 down. So this is the number, which is 560.709. As you like. You can add with any method. Then, like this number, is this correct? This 56, and this, no, this is wrong. So you just what? You're going to put, like this one is not correct. You plot the A is not correct. Then let's go to another question, question 2. They say 56 once. When we say 56 once, it means 56 multiply 1, which is just 56. Plus 79,000. 79,000, it means 79 divided by 1,000. And that's equal to 56 plus 79 divided by 1,000 is equal to 0.079. Because you put decimal point after 3 digits, you don't have 3 digits. Then you just count 1, 2, and then you put 0 in the decimal point. You can go and revise the multiply and divide by 10 and powers of 10. We have got another video in multiply and divide by 10 and powers of 10. You can go and watch it if the 0.079 is not clear for you. When we divide 79 by 1,000, we say is equal to 0.079. Then you need to add the two numbers together. It's going to give you 56.079. And this is exactly 56.079 is correct answer. Number C, also you add the two numbers. It is 56 plus 0.79. It's going to give you 56.79. Because as I told you before, you can add them like you say 56, that has decimal. Any number has no decimal. You'd like to add it with a decimal number, you make it 0.00. And then you do write the other number. You then have a whole number, then 0.79. And you add 0 plus 9 is 9, 0 plus 7 is 7. Then you put your decimal point, then 6 plus 0 is 6, and then 5 plus 0 is 5. So if you see this one, this is also not correct. Then you go to the third one. This one is 50 plus 6.079. This is equal to 56.079. You can do also the idea of addition, or you're adding the two numbers, which is going to say what? 50, as we said, has no decimal. You say 0.000, then plus, then 6 is 0.6, then 0.709, and then add them together. 0 plus 9 is 9, and then this is 0, this is 7, and this is the decimal point, this is 6, and this is 5. So which is correct? The last one, you have got it here, 50 plus 6 plus 0.707 plus 0.009. With the same idea, is also equal to 56.079. Okay, like you can also add them together using the same idea of columns addition. Then you'll find out there is two not correct, which is A and C. The two are not correct is A and C. Then let's go move on. This question, they say write the operations in here. Write the operation to complete these multiplication and division loops. Look, 37 divided 10 is equal to 3.7. Put decimal point after one digit. Then they said here multiply or divide a number is equal to 37. It was 3.7. The decimal point moved to the left one place. So you divide by what? You divide it by 10. You say divide 10. And 0.37, the set is multiply or divide a number, give you what? 37. If you see the decimal point has been removed, and there were two digits after the decimal point. So this is going to be what? It's going to be times 100. Let's go to this question. They say 34. It becomes 0.034. It was 34 a whole number. Then we count 1, 2, and we put what is called 0. and then we put decimal point. And then thus we put decimal point after 3 digits. That is mean you divide by 1,000. Divide 1,000. Here, if you see, like what? The decimal point moved one place to the right. Like from here, it moves here. Number is getting bigger. That is mean you multiply by what? By 10 times 10. And this fee from 2 digits after decimal point, it becomes no decimal has been removed out. There's 2 digits removed out of the decimal, so it's multiplied by 100. With the same idea, this is 0.098. It was 98. And then we put decimal point after 3 digits. That is mean we divide by what? We divide it by 1,000. We get this number. Then decimal point jump to right one place here. That is mean we just multiply by what? Multiply by 10. And here, the decimal point has been removed out, and there were 2 digits after decimal point. That is mean you multiply by 100. Remember all the time, multiplying and dividing by 10, 100, and 1,000, it is just a matter of removing decimal point according to number of the zeros. Like 10 has 1 0, 100 has 2 0, 1,000 has 3 zeros. So if a number, you add a decimal point, number getting smaller, it means you divide, number getting bigger, you mean you multiply. Like here, this one, decimal point was here, jump one place to the right, so it's multiply. To the right, it means multiplication. To the left, it means division. Question C, they say complete the place value diagram. This 91.967 is equal to 90 plus what? Plus the digit 1 is as ones. Then plus the 9 is tenths, is going to be 0.9. And we said before, this 0 here we put before the 9 is just like to make this decimal point so clear, almost. Because some people think it is just what has got a value here, but actually like to make the decimal point so clear. Then you have the 0.06 is 100. Then other 9 is thousands. So it must be what? The third digit of decimal point, 009. Question 7, the table practice. Complete the table to show what digits and the number 47.506 represent. Like the 4 represent the tens because it is the second digit on the right decimal point. The 5, it's the 10th through the THS, the first digit at the decimal point. Like you need to memorize and to study like the place values according to what they are. Then you have got the 6. 6, if you see, is the last digit or the third digit at the decimal point, which is the thousands. With the THS, 1,000. And then you go to the last one, which is the 7. 7 is ones. 7 is ones. So this is all for this part. We're going to continue part 2.